Hi friends, it's Allison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome back to my messy desk. I am going to finish prepping September. Today is actually Tuesday, September 7th. We are almost finished with our day. I've already worked a full day. I had my hair cut today. I have 30 minutes and then we are going to be leaving for the first soccer game of the season. And of course my Rue is not playing, so it's been a little bit of an emotional day and we're going to support her and the team. So if you watched the last video, I think I'll post these in order. It took me an hour or over an hour to figure out the numbers and to glue on 1 through 15. So yeah, I thought I would come in and finish it up. I had an option for what I wanted to do to the outside. I did just choose this very simple traveler's notebook for this month of September, but I was going to cover it and stuff, and I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to add a strip of paper and some letters, so I think we'll have time to do that today also. So let's see what we can get done. So I did leave off here on the 15th. I've already gone ahead and prepped, dropped numbers and stuff in. So we just have to, get them trimmed up and glued on. I do have you, and I can bring you just a tad closer. I am using a mismatch of everything that I have in my stash for numbers and letters. I will try to link people below. I can tell you this one is from the amazing Brooke at Recreations by Brooke. And I bought the printable. She sells monthly sticker kits, and she sells a monthly digital download, and so I bought that. This is not this month, this is a previous one, but when you have a whole month's kit, I don't use the whole thing. I don't do matchy, and so so then you have some to use on other months. So I like to spread them out, and I don't want all my pages to look the exact same. They're not yeah, that's just me. That's, you do you. All right, so I want to get these numbers on and the outside title of it, and that will be my goal. All right, so today was the first day of school, and I don't know, I'm too old for this, that's all I know. I did film the first half last night, and my daughter had friends sleep over, and today was senior sunrise for the seniors, so they all got up and met down at the beach and watched the sunrise come up. It's a very cool tradition that the senior class does, and they sent some really cool pictures. I took a picture. What was my point in that? I was up a little bit later than I would have liked, and then I got up my normal time, right? But to take pictures of them, I didn't go work out or anything. And then I'm tired now. I could go to bed. I'm not joking. I could go to bed right now. And it is 6 o'clock. So that's how tired I am. I just don't think I've recouped really from my travels last week. And so yeah, I wanted to go just kind of sit out on the deck right now and just enjoy the sun. And because the sun is still out, it's beautiful. But I also wanted to get this done. I'll feel better kind of when this is done, and I only have 30 minutes. I didn't want to, get all sweaty outside and whatnot and then have to change and go. So, all right. This number is from Lynn at Loveland's Life. This one is this month's from her Patreon. It's pretty cool, those big numbers. Oops. This again is an older one from Brooke. All right. I was talking in my other video, if you were watching that, about I didn't used to prep my whole month at a time. I used to kind of prep like a week at a time, but I think I've just decided that I kind of like having the numbers done. Also, I think because I'm not always super current in my daily journaling right now, and so this allows me to know what page is what, if you will. And so let's say I don't journal today, but tomorrow I'm current, I might go in and journal tomorrow and leave today blank and then go back and do today. So if tomorrow's already prepped, I don't have to count ahead and, you know, get it all situated. The other thing it allows me to do is if I am behind or not current, I can go and tuck things in right to the day I know it happened, which is obviously what I've done here. So I've printed up all my pictures. They're in the right page. So I can do that because my pages are prepped and have, you know, the dates already on them. All right. We need to maybe weigh that down just a little bit. And I still think I want this square. Obviously on something like this, I could cut just around the scallop as well, but I do like the square because this is going to be circle. So that will be, it will stand out a little bit more, I think, if we do it that way. And maybe I'll put one up in this corner. I haven't done this. I definitely want to put it in this corner. Huh. Well, that's what we'll do. Sometimes they just feel like a definite placement to me. I don't know why, or I do tend to rotate them a little bit. I want to rotate them a little bit for two reasons. One, I don't want all my pages to look the same, obviously, and two, well, they wouldn't just because all the numbers are a little different, but you know what I'm saying? Like aesthetically, I don't want every layout to have it in the right corner for every page. But the other thing it does is it spreads out the thickness of the book a little bit, so they're not all in this bottom, you know, corner. If I can put some up top, then that helps with the thickness and the balancing out a little bit. All right. So yeah, today was the first day of school. Very exciting. Rue had, like I said, senior sunrise and then full day of school. She came home, changed. I was at work, but she went to PT and then off to soccer. The varsity girls need to go early and watch the JV and the C team, the freshman team. That's just what they do. And so she had to be there a few hours early before their game. And we'll see how tonight goes. We are at home tonight for the first game of the season, so she's just super disappointed, but it's okay. Life is okay. Let's see. Put this guy down here. I think I've told you this before, but I mean, any sort of number, this one came off of a, well, this one actually didn't. I thought this is one of the Christmas set. It's off another scrapbook pad though. You know how they have the cut aparts in there. And I think they're really useful. So I like to cut those apart. And my point was, like, even the Christmas ones, that doesn't look like Christmas. Now that's a bad example because it's not Christmas, but it was on another pad, a themed pad that, you know, you don't always have to use it just for that theme, I guess is my point. All right. I forgot, I think this is Lynn as well. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's Lynn. Please forgive me if it's not. I am a Patreon for Lynn and for Pocket Journal Pam. And also for Courtney Diaz, I just started last month. I know this isn't her, but I think it's one of Lynn's. And then I've bought a few things off of Etsy, like I had mentioned earlier. I try to link stuff below. If I forget, you know, please remind me. I don't always do it. I know some people never do it, and I just feel like, of course, I want to give a shout out to whoever inspired me or whoever is willing to share their art or, you know, help me. because gosh knows I don't make these. So this is really one of my favorite sets. I feel like sometimes I don't use stuff because, you know, I like it, and well, I know I don't use stuff because I like it, and I'm afraid, like, oh, I'm going to run out. I'm not going to have that thing again. But that's what it's meant for, right? That's why I bought it. That's why I pay to be a Patreon or whatever. So this football is actually from Sweet Carrie at the Concrete Butterfly. She made these, and I was like, oh, girl, where'd you find those footballs? I need them. Those are so cool. And she's like, I made them. Because that's how talented she is. And you know it's football season again. It's here because it's fall, and I love it. Oh, my goodness. All right. Do you guys watch football? By football, I mean football, you know, American football. Do you watch college? Do you watch pro? What do you watch if you watch football? I'm not super into it. I love having football on. I love watching games from afar, if you will. I don't have to sit right in front of the game and cheer for every play, and in fact, I really hate doing that. My husband and son, you know, do that. They have to diligently watch, or don't have to. They enjoy it. I don't mind having it on in the other room. I can listen to it. I can check in as I go get a bathroom or refill my water or whatever. And sometimes I'll sit down, especially in the fourth quarter. If it's not my team, I just like I like to hear it all. I like all the college games on. I like to see who's doing well, like all that kind of stuff. So yeah. And I actually like, I like all football, but I mean, I actually like college more than pro. And I don't know why, but I think it's because, I don't know. I mean, I just grew up watching it, right? My parents cheered for their schools, and it was always a thing when I grew up. And then I went to college and cheered for my school. And I remember really fond memories of the games. And I like it because you always cheer for the school. It's not necessarily like a player or I don't know. And that's why people ask me, like, who do you cheer for in pro ball? And I'm, you know, I tell them, and they're like, well, who's this? And who's their new whatever? And I was like, I don't freaking know. Like, I just like the team. Like, I'm not into fantasy football and all that. My husband and son definitely are. And I think that's why I like college ball, because, like, you're just, you know, you follow the team, and you don't necessarily every single year, I don't know all the stats, and you follow the team in good and bad. And that's also what I like about it. Like, that will always be my alma mater. I will always cheer for them, and whether they have a good season or a bad season or whatever. So that's the kind of person and cheering fan I am through thick and thin. So, although, you know, winning's really nice. It's nice when your school has a good season, or feels good when they are really, really struggling and can't win a game. It's like, oh, come on. Come on. All right. We are almost done. Thanks for hanging out with me, trying to get a little of this done. The season just came out for my son. That was posted, so that's exciting. We're looking at all the places they're going to travel and for his sports season in college, and trying to see if we can get out to, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. The crazy part is, listen to this though. This is so cool. So, you know, we're looking at the schedule. My husband's much better at, like, I don't know what I want to say right now. Tracking people. So he's still, like, when he goes through the rosters of all the other schools and he figures out, you know, whatever, he knows, I don't know, a lot more of the statistics, I guess, is maybe what I want to say. Okay, we'll go with that. The cool thing is the schedule is posted, and, you know, my son's been sailing since the age of 5, and in Southern California, where we used to live. And obviously he grew up sailing there until we moved to the Pacific Northwest. And then, you know, so now these boys and girls are in college, right? and we're looking at the rosters for these schools, and like he's going to be competing against some kids he grew up sailing with since he was 5. And that, you know, he's raced against throughout the years in different regattas. They came from different yacht clubs, or, I mean, just so cool. It's so freaking cool. And I know you get that in any sport, like obviously soccer would have been the same for Rue, and you see it on TV when the boys play football, right? After the game, they go up and give them a high five, and they're like, oh yeah, they grew up in Southern California together, playing against each other, or playing with each other, you know? It's just so cool that it's just all paying off, you know? So we're excited about that. So when he goes and sails against Yale and a couple of those other schools, he's got some buddies back there that he'll get to say hey to and sail against, right? They'll get to compete again, but on this national college level now, which is just pretty cool if you ask me. So super, super stoked for him, and, you know, looking forward to him experiencing all of that. So we are almost done. This is number 29. These I think are from Pam. My pocket journal, Pam, I think. Again, please forgive me. But I already Mod Podged them because I like the sparkle. So that's kind of cool. I do like that one. Do I want it to go behind though? Maybe just a little bit. Yeah. Like that. All right. And we're on the last one. I didn't find these numbers till halfway through. If you didn't watch that incredibly long video of the first half, I had printed these and forgot that I had printed them. I thought I was going to do something else. I thought I was going to use my scrap pad, and it didn't turn out to have what I thought it did. And so I was like, oh shoot, I'm going to have to use the numbers I already have cut out. So I started using those, and then I forgot that I did cut these out. I actually wasn't going to use them this month, but they're working out great. So but I didn't, again, want it the same on every single page. So they're mixed in here. All right. So that's exciting. I do love them. They're just not quite the colors like of what I think of September, right? And so I had thought, yay. Okay. So that's the days. When I had thought about doing this, it already has the craft on the outside, and I had thought about using this scrap pad, which I absolutely love, and again, haven't really used, but kind of had some fun like September colors in it. I have a whole pocket file, if you will, of, I love this one, of school themed stuff, and I didn't want to do that, like that's too themey for me, but I thought maybe one of these would be fun. But I don't even want to do that on to cover it. And then I was going to use, but like these would be fun for, I'm going to try and maybe use some of this in it to use it up. These numbers are tabs. So I could have used some of these and made, like if that was the one, I could have used that one with a 2 to make 12. I could have pieced together some numbers in here, but that's okay. Maybe next month. Not next month. Maybe November. We'll see. But they do have some fun things in here, but it doesn't, I don't know if it'll match. But I do think that, so I thought maybe I would do this on the outside of my journal for September. I, of course, only already used the S's. Who knows what I wrote? Can you figure it out? Let's see, I missed 2 S's, H, this is probably an M, this is probably an O, this is probably a W. I mean, like, what word is that? O and an A. I don't know. Plug it into your computer thing and see what word I spelled with those letters. But these letters I still have, they're all stickers, and I thought maybe if I could, I would put September on the front, and I grabbed a piece of paper that I thought might work. Oh, there's a fly in here. That's disgusting. I have to go get my paper cutter now that I haven't unpacked yet from when I was not in my room. So, shoot. I think I like that on there. Do you guys like that color? Let's see. I have my little paper cutter right here. Let's see if we can make this work real fast. It's fairly square. Put that in the scraps. And then I just want to cut a piece. Like I want to strip, not the whole thing. And it doesn't, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I think maybe somewhere in here. Let's try 3 inches. Okay. I'll try that. And so, well, this is a little bit more narrow, and this is a little bit wider, obviously. I guess I like the, well, I don't know. I'm going to use these letters. Let me see if I can get them out here. I think I can get the whole month, even though I might be pushing a little bit. So my idea was to run it this way, right? I think that's gonna work. Okay, we're gonna use the thick one. And glue it on. Might have to do something different for adhesive. I'm not too sure this glue stick's gonna hold this cardstock on here, but how long have we been going? 22 minutes? Okay. I'm gonna put that on like that. And it's just a ooch over that edge, but that's okay. Do I want to edge that at all? You know what I say, always edge first. You know what I always do, never edge first. I'm tempted to edge it with a brown. Oh, what could go wrong? Don't answer that. All right. The crazy part is it's so hot out right now. I want to wear shorts, but I have a feeling, well, 2 things. That did nothing to that. You can barely see that even edge. That's really funny. Once the sun goes down, it's going to get cold. And 2, oh no, we're not in the stadium. We're out on the field. That's interesting. Well, I don't really know what I'm going to wear. I think I will wear shorts. I don't know. Because nobody's happy if I get cold. Let me just explain that situation. So I guess it's better to, I'm going to put that a little bit deeper on that side. I'm going to even go thicker on that side, knowing I'm going to cut just an ooch off. Okay, that's enough edging. It's not doing really anything. Oh, look how cute the kids are. Okay, let's pop that in there. Okay, so back to, okay, let's see what we can do. I'm going to rip this just out and see what stickers we want to play with. I don't know. I'm not going to do... Whew. Okay, I feel like I can't do any more uppercase. You guys, Allison is a spaz sometimes, and all right, we have to do this, knowing I have this little tiny ooch. Oh my God, that I just ripped. Okay. P. Careful. I don't know if it's going to fit is the concern. You see what I'm saying here? Oh, and we don't have another E. What do you do? What do you do? See, that's what sucks about stickers, because, shoot. Well, we're gonna have to mix some stuff up then and make it look like we wanted it that way. We'll use a big M, Septem. I don't think that's gonna look very good. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Oh, and I just ripped the B. There's a high chance that maybe these are a little, well, they're definitely old. B, E, I was saying there's a chance that because they're so old, maybe they're a little bit more brittle than like they should be. There's also a chance that I'm kind of not gentle, and they're very flimsy. I don't know if you can, that's like not gonna fit, you guys. Whew, the hits just keep on coming. All right, we are gonna make it fit. We're just gonna have to stack them a little weird. Okay, let's play, because that's definitely not gonna fit. So we will have to, well, overlap them a bit. And then we can go in and add the little piece of green that we ripped off. I don't even know how it goes, but we'll put it back on like that. A giant M. My biggest concern, obviously, is that I misspell stuff when I spell it out like this. I have to check it like 3 times and then step away from it, because it's like, it doesn't look like it's spelled right. B. September. That's a little crooked, but that's all right. There we go, with room to spare. Room to spare. Okay. September. There it is. And then we're going to put we'll use these numbers here for 21, like that. Okay. And we're using up our stuff. 21. I don't know why they only give you numbers 1 through 9 and stuff like this. I don't understand. I mean, I guess like if it was for a birthday or something, but still, you'd only be able to do, like you couldn't make 11 or 22 or, you know what I'm saying? All right. Okay. That's gonna do it for today. My time is up. I need to ooch to soccer. This is going to be September. If I have time tonight, which I don't think I will come down and start a page, maybe today's page, maybe September 1st. I don't know, but that is my September, and we'll work on it. I will go probably back over this in green now that I'm looking at the colors on it. Like I'll do a green here instead of the brown maybe to make it pop a little bit. It kind of evolves sometimes throughout the month as well. So that's fine too, but this will be enough to get us started. And then we'll come in and, oh yeah, and I might have to put some Mod Podge on it because you can see some of those aren't sticking. And then I'll come in and start. So I haven't done anything except to tucked a couple pictures in of stuff and then all of our beautiful dates. So that's it. We'll come back and we'll start here on the 1st, I think. I don't think I'm going to do a title page right now. I might as the month goes. And then I have lots of fodder that I've cut out. So I'm going to put this actually on this year right here, or this day, because it says get ready for an epic year. And that's pretty much the mantra we need right now. Because I have some other words to describe it so far, but other than that, we're going to go with that. So epic sounds good. All right, you guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I look forward to filling up the days with you, and I appreciate you, you know, sharing all your creative ideas and how you're documenting your days. So I hope you're doing something that's fun for you and creating something today and working on your pages. And I hope you find something today that inspires you. Take care. Bye.